All right, we've got a ton of great information about the upcoming Merc for Money team. We've got a kit for Panda Pool, which was released on Updog's channel. Be sure to go over there and subscribe and like the video. Link to that will be in the description. Then also coming in from Rage Gaming, some speculation on a Reddit post about Daken being a part of the team as well. First things first, let's go over the information and Panda Pool's kit and go check out Updog's video. We're going to start with the passive. When Panda Pool drops below 50%, clear 2 negative effects from self, gain taunt, defense up, and 2 death proof. Heal all mercs for money allies for 10%, apply death proof. Gain assist now on Deadpool and Logan's turn. So probably take advantage of the skirmisher striker combo. Panda Pool probably skirmisher, and the other two will be striker. We'll have to see. And then Logan was also talked about in a data mine from the other day, which is right here, is talking about this as well. And I like 99% sure that this is Old Man Logan up here in this top quadrant in the age of Professor X, which is going to be like the whole plan for the year. And I'm guessing that these other quadrants will open up. And this just means to me that Old Man Logan's going to be the legendary. And I feel like that's all but been confirmed by the developers. And it's also mentioned here in the kit. So let's keep going. Gain assist now on Deadpool and Old Man Logan turn. If they are allies, 40% chance to revive per Logan and Deadpool ally. So he's going to revive quite a bit and revive with 20% of max health. Mercs for money allies gain armor and resistance and drain. On spawn gain speed per the Merc for money allies. If over 50% health, can't be stunned or disrupted, and speed bar can't be reduced. Woof. If self or Merc for money ally doesn't have defense up, gain damage reduction and increased resistance. So he's going to be, you know, the tank on the team, right? And that sounds pretty interesting. So as far as like what the team's going to be, I think, you know, Deadpool, Panda Pool, Old Man Logan. Then we're going to talk about the possibility of Daken. And I think that Death Pool would make a lot of sense here as well. The ultimate AoE attack, steal 20% health from all enemies and redistribute 200% of health stolen to self and Merc for money allies. Bypasses heal block, gain taunt, heal self and Merc allies for 10%. Clear debuff from self and allies. Apply 2 death proof, 2 immunity, and offense and defense up. Boy, apply everything to Merc for money allies. Apply stealth to Deadpool ally. In war, apply safeguard. Holy moly. Safeguard for 2 turns to Merc for money allies. Can't be blocked or dodged. Yes, safeguard. I mean, like, if we look at like the Black Order rework, how much better it would have been if they had safeguard. If we look at Infinity Watch, which gets all these buffs and has safeguard, my goodness, safeguard is a very strong mechanic. I can't wait till they come out with an anti-safeguard, delete safeguard, or whatever. I don't know. I feel like they're going to have counters to counters at some point in this game at the rate they're going. Special, heal 20%, attack and heal 20%, gain regen, defense up, taunt, can't be blocked or dodge, and then the basic attack applies bleed, repeat additional times, and can't be blocked. So head over to Updog's channel, and there's more information there. So that is just a quick overpass of the Panda Pool kit. Now, let's talk about Daken. Now, I'm going to put a link to this video in there as well, and you're going to want to subscribe and like Rage Gaming's videos. This is about a Reddit post where someone got into the data mine and saw that there was talk and the use of Daken, codename Fang, like a game during the Krakoan era. So maybe that means that we'll get Daken on this team as well. His name, at least, is in the data mine, and it says we have 4 names out of 5. So what they're talking about is Old Man Logan, Panda Pool, Deadpool, and Daken. And then a lot of people are saying Death Pool as being the 5th. which makes sense to me. Now, I wanted to talk about a post that just went up on Reddit. There's a lot of Reddit posts talking about not having access to Penny and the event ending. And it looks like the developers took notice of those Reddit posts and they put out this information, this blog last night. Attention commanders, the Loose Threads, the Spider Society Showcase event has been extended and will end on May 14th at 2 o'clock. And that's Pacific Standard Time is whenever they talk about times, they're Pacific Standard Time because they're out in California. Now there will be plenty of time to play the All Along Came a Spider event, which rewards character shards for Penny Parker and play with the entire Spidey Society team in the showcase. More details on this event will be in Friday's blog, so be sure to tune in to Friday to learn more. Okay. Now, I do want to talk about some of the events that are running right now because I don't know if this event is the worst, but I have some pretty severe frustrations with it. And this is to do with the coin event. And I typically like currency events where you can pick what you want. It's supposed to be good. There were Hive Mind characters, T18, dark promotion credits, even training materials. However, the associated event to spend the currency daily broke the event. I had to choose some random stuff that I didn't need the store just to get the web milestones. Yeah, like there's been countless times where I've already spent 7,500. There's nothing I need for 2,500. And like, even if there were like multiple choices on training materials, like 1,000, 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, 10,000. So I could just like get to 10,000 easily. But the amounts of the training material costs, sometimes they're 2,500, and it rotates 3 times a day, every 8 hours. This has been one of the more frustrating events, in my opinion, because I have to either overspend or buy stuff I don't need, and then I don't have enough currency for the next day. It's just been a really frustrating event where typically I find these type of events to be the best. This just feels bad. Anyone else been farming T2 ISO for Apocalypse Unlock for it seems like ages? Very frustrating knowing that literally the only thing keeping me from unlocking Big Boy Apocalypse is daily RNG trickle of T2 ISOs. Some days I get 12 to 20 T2 ISOs. Sometimes I barely get 5. It's been spinning my cores up through the 50s on ISO farming. Yeah, you got to do the 50s. This sucks and definitely not fun engagement. Another reason why I would spend money on ISO, just want to vent a bit. Upon further reflection, main issue is having to put so much ISO on characters I'm likely never use again after I get a Big Boy Apocalypse. How many late in-game players consistently use Phantom X? Nope. Or She-Hulk? Nope. Or Scarlet Witch? And this is the problem, I think, is that the Apocalypse and getting a Big Boy Apocalypse, the requirements of the 23 characters are going to get worse and worse as time goes on. Now, when it was initially released, Apocalypse, it felt good because you were working on the teams. The teams were important and relevant at the time, and they are falling out of favor more and more every day. Every time a new character comes to Marvel Strike Force, there's a character falling off the back end that is no longer important. And we're getting to a point where it might be an entire team, like Death Seed. How good is Death Seed? I mean, there's still some uses for Death Seed, but it's not a daily use team anymore, and it's just a bad feeling. And so the number one question that I've been getting on my new player series, because I did start a new account, is what's your plan for Apocalypse, and when are they going to change it? And I don't know if they're going to change it, but I know it's at the top priority, and things that I'm talking about is for them to change the access to getting Apocalypse, because the Dark Dimensions don't have this problem because it's locked to city. Well, you just use the best city characters at that time, and then 5 years from now, when there's better city characters, you use those city characters on Dark Dimension 19 or 4 or 5 or whatever. But that's not true with Apocalypse. So they're going to have to change that for sure. Also wanted to talk about Spider Society on defense. It is very good. These were screenshots provided by Na. Absolutely was getting exploded. And Pegasus doesn't work. Hive Mind doesn't work. Bifrost doesn't work. And there are a couple things that are working. And this is a spreadsheet on msfcounters.gg. And go and bookmark that now. It is very good. Like if you're in my chat or my Discord, you just do !CC, takes you right here. And we're seeing some good counters already coming through. And these are also going to be counters that have videos. So you can see there's one here from Dorky Dad. And then here's one for Squatch Cthulhu. Sorry if I got your name wrong. Where they were able to beat Spider Society, removing Venom using Hive Mind and POV. So there's a Dorky Dad video. You could click on the link. There's Hive Mind with Super Scroll. You can watch the video and see how it goes. So it looks like Spider Society is a lot better than people thought. And a lot of people said that there was something wrong with the test server. I'm not really sure. I didn't test them on the test server. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.